Now, the other thing I would recommend doing, which as I mentioned before, I've said this a lot, is if you have an OLED iPhone, such as an iPhone 12, any of the iPhone 12s, the iPhone 11 Pros, the 10s, the iPhone 10s, any iPhone that has an OLED display, using not only a dark wallpaper, but also using dark mode in general, can also save a little bit of battery life on your device as well. So if you hop into your settings app, if you just hop out of here and you are in this panel, you want to scroll down into display and brightness, which is right here, and you just want to put your phone on dark mode. This can actually save you a bunch of battery life and you may not even realize it. Now, in my opinion, I like having, light mode on for these type of videos, but turning on dark mode, but on top of that, setting yourself a dark wallpaper can actually, as I mentioned before, can save you when it comes down to, your specific battery life and trying to get as much and trying to save as much battery life as possible. This is like another humongous thing that you can do for sure. Now, another thing I want to note that may actually end up breaking your iPhone in terms of the battery life and may age your iPhone even more in terms of the battery is actually putting your iPhone in super hot or super cold conditions frequently. So we're getting ready to kind of get into the spring and then the summer, but on top of that, we just were in a winter. And you have to remember that your iPhone has a battery, just like how your car has a battery or anything else. If you constantly put your phone in like super hot conditions, like it's just like sitting there always in the sun, or if it's always overheating, or if you're always like in super cold temperatures, that's not only bad for the components within your phone, but it's also bad for your battery as well, which is a component for your phone. And it's not just for your phones, like I said, it's for cars or any other thing that takes a battery inside of it. And this can cause a lot of problems with your device. So if you're constantly overheating your phone or like freezing your phone all the time, this can end up aging your phone and you may have to either get the battery replaced at some point, or you're just gonna have to live with a really faulty battery. So I say that because if you just put your phone in normal room type conditions more often than not, you'll probably end up, being able to overlast your phone and you won't have to complain about the battery too much. This has happened to me a lot. I've had a ton of phones back in the day that I've had like went from like 100% battery life to like 90% in like just a couple of months because I'm constantly in the heat or I'm constantly leaving my phone like on the sidewalk here and I pick it back up later and then, it's literally like overheating like crazy. So that's another humongous thing that some of you may not even know. So I would highly recommend taking care of your phone in that sense.